Electricity has been around for a while, and today, it powers the vast majority of our devices. But what actually powers the electricity itself? Looking at the numbers tells us that coal has been the primary source of electricity across the world for over 20 years. And that's not exactly a good thing. While coal is inexpensive to mine, inexpensive to burn, and its power plants are inexpensive to build, it does have a dark side. As it turns out, coal mining isn't the most ethical job in the world. Miners are required to use explosives. They are paid very little, and on top of this, they breathe in an excessive amount of coal dust, which causes a disease known as black lung. While coal plants are relatively simple to build, they are very high maintenance. They are also responsible for a shocking 44% of all CO2 emissions. In case all of this wasn't enough, coal is an enormous environmental hazard. Coal is often mined from inside mountains, a process that not only removes mountains from the landscape, but also pollutes nearby waterways. So, back to electricity. In recent years, electric cars have skyrocketed in popularity. They are always marketed as sustainable, futuristic vehicles. Unfortunately, this is not the full story, and if we use logic, we realize that they run on nothing other than coal. What's more, electric car production requires significantly more rare minerals and heavy metals than traditional petroleum cars. The most important here is the lithium found in the battery. Studying lithium production shows us an ugly scene, perhaps more ugly than that of mining coal. Global lithium producers have been known to exploit child labor in the extraction of this precious metal. And it's not just found in cars. Even allegedly renewable energy sources like solar require lithium batteries. So we know that coal production is dirty. We know that solar uses lithium. What about other forms of renewable energy, like wind, hydroelectric, and biomass? Looking back at this graph gives us a rather disappointing answer. These forms of energy are present, but they are nowhere near as prominent as coal. This is the discouraging conclusion that many people draw, but it's not the only one. You see, there's one form of renewable energy that we've left out until this point, and that's nuclear. Nuclear electricity is being implemented, especially in European countries. And even though it's ahead of other forms of renewable energy, it's nowhere near its full potential. There are a few reasons for this, and most of them are actually quite simple. You see, when people hear the word nuclear, they think nuclear weapons, nuclear waste, nuclear fallout, things that seem almost dystopian. Nuclear energy has been around for a while, and in its history there have been several disasters, such as Chernobyl, that always seem to pop up in conversation. The fear of these disasters repeating is often what keeps people away from nuclear energy. This is especially tragic because it is by far our best bet in terms of sustainability, longevity, and accessibility. Nuclear fission reactors do not produce any carbon dioxide, or any other greenhouse gases for that matter. The only thing coming out of them is steam, and that's because they utilize water vapor in order to generate electricity. By far the most valuable thing about nuclear energy is the fact that it can last us about 4 billion years, or until after the sun dies. Nuclear reactors can also run autonomously for up to 2 years without any human intervention. So now you're interested in nuclear energy. Here's what needs to happen in order for it to be implemented properly. First, we need to spread awareness about the importance of nuclear technology. This way, students can become more interested in the subject and potentially join the nuclear workforce. Second, while nuclear reactors are relatively inexpensive to maintain, they are more expensive to set up. This means there needs to be more upfront funding for the construction of new reactors. And last, there needs to be more awareness of nuclear when discussing things like renewable energy.